Milanese fashion house Gianni Versace first debuted its accessories, jewelry, and home furnishings lines in 1978 after its founder, an Italian native, Gianni, opened his first store there. Since then, their dresses have graced every red carpet, and the very mention of their name conjures images of sensual Italian decadence. Number 1. Among the first fashion houses to fully embrace celebrities and music was Versace. Diana, Princess of the Good Friends, was one of Gianni Versace's many famous partygoers. Elton John's stage costumes were designed by the label, and they frequently collaborated with musicians like Bruce Springsteen and Michael Jackson. Number 2. Elizabeth Hurley was seen making a statement in a Versace gown that was held together by safety pins. When Versace dressed Hurley for the first time on the red carpet in 1994, she was a relatively unknown actress and model. Now, she is famous for wearing the only dress that launched her career. A Daily Telegraph poll named the iconic black dress the most iconic of all time, and it also helped the brand get press coverage all over the world. Number 3. Murder occurred in front of the Miami home of Versace founder in 1997. Murder struck Gianni Versace as he made his way to purchase the morning paper from his mansion steps. After spending days on the run, serial killer Andrew Cunanan shot and killed the fashion designer. Cunanan had already murdered 5 others that year. We still don't know why Versace was chosen. Number 4. Upon the founder's passing, his niece was bequeathed half of the business. Allegra Versace formally became the company's owner in 2004, the year she turned 18. Those young people are carrying a heavy burden. The long-running disagreement between Donatella Versace and her uncle Santo over who should get the largest share of the family business was finally resolved when Gianni neglected to mention either of them when he was making his will. Number 5. The head of the mythological Greek monster Medusa appears on the Versace logo. Rather glitzily, the kids of Versace would play on the Roman ruins. Gianni couldn't shake the image of the Medusa head etched into the floor of one of those places. He settled on the photo because she had a way of enchanting people to the point where they couldn't resist falling in love with her. Number 6. Someone approached the fashion house about designing a hotel. Palazzo Versace first opened in Australia in the year 2000. Additional Palazzo Versace hotels were constructed in Macau and Dubai following the sale of the company. Number 7. After only 10 years in business, the Versace fashion house had amassed a fortune of more than $800 million. With lightning speed, the Italian fashion house rose to prominence, penetrating new markets and gaining international recognition. Gianni Versace's ability to combine fashion with celebrity endorsements propelled the label to the top of the luxury goods market. Number 8. High street retailer H&M and helicopter manufacturer Lamborghini are among the brands that have worked together. Versace has worked with a wide variety of brands, not just high-end labels. Their 2011 H&M collection sold out in 30 minutes after its release in November to ravenous consumers all over the globe. Particularly popular were the items because their prices were significantly lower than Versace e-commerce customary tags. Due to extremely high crowd counts, London shoppers were only given 10 minutes to peruse the collection. Number 9. Glasgow, not Paris or London, was the site of Versace's first international boutique. When the first Versace store opened outside of Italy in 1991, it was in this Scottish city. It shut down in 2005 as the fashion house sought out new digs in Edinburgh, the capital of the nation. The number of Versace boutiques has grown to 80 worldwide. Number 10. Their interim chief executive officer resigned a year later due to the family's infamous bickering. A drop in profitability and the need to appoint an interim chief executive officer forced Versace to reorganize as the new millennium began. He resigned after a short time in office due to his inability to handle the continual strife within his own family. Disagreements between the subsequent CEO and Donatella were the sole reason for his resignation. Number 11. Princess Caroline of Monaco was the recipient of a Versace collection. Versace dressed other royals besides Princess Diana. The collection also went to Princess Caroline of Monaco. The original 1984 dresses are on display to the public at London's V&A Museum, which received the collection. Number 12. Antonio Damiko, who was Gianni Versace business partner, was assured a lifetime pension of $26,000. After 15 years of marriage, Gianni left his partner Antonio a substantial bequest in his will. Versace assured him that he could live in any of his houses and that he would receive a substantial sum every month. However, as is typical with family disputes, the family stepped in, reducing Antonio's share of the estate from its original promise. Number 13. The 14-year-old Brook Shields was the face of a Versace ad campaign. Both her 1980 Versace campaign and her role in the divisive film Blue Lagoon catapulted the young model to stardom. An additional year down the road, she was the face of a Calvin Klein jeans ad that sparked even more controversy due to the blatant sexualization it featured. The Versace campaign, on the other hand, is very mild. Number 14. Elton John and Princess Diana were among the notable attendees at Gianni Versace funeral. Giorgio Armani, Karl Lagerfeld, Carl Effendi, and 2,000 other mourners paid their respects at the funeral of Gianni Versace at Milan's cathedral. Among those in attendance were members of his immediate family and prominent figures from the fashion industry. Because of the cremation process, a traditional Catholic funeral mass was not possible for him. Number 15. One of the bathrooms in Gianni Versace Miami house features a $10,000 marble toilet, among just 3 on Earth. Without a doubt, no one has ever owned a more elegant toilet than this one. Various other peculiar little details can be found all over the Miami mansion as well. The poolside statues were brought in from a French chateau in the 16th century, and Donatella's ensuite is the only one with a bath apparently. She doesn't like taking showers. Remarkable, alluring, and incredibly plush. We all think of Versace when we imagine a high-fashion brand. The founder's untimely inventiveness and the intense Italian love for his siblings have kept the brand at the forefront of fashionistas' minds around the globe. Is there a particular Versace collection that you would love to have in your closet? Would you choose their ready-to-wear collections, which feature vibrant spring colors and patterns? Alternatively, the elegant, flowing gowns that have brought them fame. Are you still here? Another fascinating thing about Versace, though, the founder of the record label decided to purchase the hotel adjacent to his Miami home for an additional $4 million. The Revi, an Art Deco hotel, was twice as expensive as his house. He enjoyed hosting extravagant parties, so it could have been a calculated move to guarantee lodging for all of his visitors. Your visit today is much appreciated, and we hope to see you again next week.